we just need to get back and mark. And I should have came out, but it was a good goal overall. I respect it.
First time you've been back on the field in about a month. I know you had that leg injury. What was kind of the toughest thing that slowed your progress in getting back out here?
Definitely distribution. It showed in the first half, definitely, and I apologize for it. That's just going to get better, and I'll get better for the team.
It seemed like Holly Gregory was helping you out with the goal kicks and such. You know, it's nice to have a teammate that's willing to do that. It's something you guys had talked about beforehand, that I'm going to need your help here.
Yeah, when we were standing back there, me and her talk and say, hey, who's open? And I just say, hey, like, do you see Michaela? Or hey, do you see Maddie? And she plays it right to him, and she's a great distributor.
Well, when was the call made that you were going to be able to go tonight?
Yesterday. I had a really good practice yesterday, and Rob sent out the text saying who's starting lineup, and I read it. I was ready to go.
Probably had the top save of the game as well, that one you slapped off the crossbar maybe midway through the first half. Take us kind of through that sequence.
Off the corner, they had a good in-swinger coming in, and whenever Kim cleared it, they headed it back in. I saw it coming in, just slapped it up and hoped for the best, and then Kim cleared it again, so it just worked out in the end.
Reaction saves sometimes, ones you don't have to think about. I mean, are those maybe the ones that maybe you do think about later on, maybe more so than a goal?
Oh, definitely. In practice, it's like basketball when you practice repetition, and whenever it comes in the game, you just do what you got to do and make the save.
Good to see you back on the field.
Thank you.
Actually, I thought if they were going to score a goal, I thought it was probably in the first half, where I definitely thought they had the better run of play over the course of the 45 minutes there. I thought we responded. We changed some things in the second half. We still struggled in possession of the ball to deal with the surface, deal with the pressure, and I think just having some savviness in possession of the ball in the final third. I think, we were looking to flick when someone needed to have a ball laid off. We're looking to put a ball through when someone's dropping off. And so things were not clicking for us going in the final third. And I think that's, we got the ball where we needed to. We certainly got some contributions. Michaela Nolans came in off the bench and really, I thought, opened the game up with her mobility, her ability to hold on to the ball. But overall, it wasn't our best performance. And, we find ourselves on the wrong end of a 1-0 game. So in that, I think it's really it's difficult. Jordan Ginther was first game back in quite some time. Came in and made a brilliant save in the first half to keep us in the game. And when your goalkeeper comes up and makes those type of saves, the rest of the team's got to respond. The attacking end's got to respond and find that she's kept us in the game. We've got to go ahead and find a way to get a goal. And so I think that's the disappointing part. And as I said to the team afterwards, I think we've got to go in tomorrow and just work on get an hour better at what we've got to do in possession of the ball going forward. And we're going to face, I think, a very, very organized, very difficult to score on Wisconsin Badger team on Sunday. So we've got to make sure that we close up shop at the back. We don't give up a lot of opportunities, which I don't believe we will, but at the same time, we've got to find a way to score goals.
So in your view, fortunate to get to the half scoreless, and then when you did kind of have the run of play, maybe the first part of the second half, that's where you needed to really get that.
Without a doubt. When you get on the forefoot, you've got to take advantage of those moments. And I felt like there was probably a period of 15 to 20 minutes there where our starting group came on. They had a good amount of play, and then we brought a set of subs on, and I thought we actually made their back line, their midfield line tired, and we had more of the play. But we just weren't able to come up with quality or finish a quality chance.
You mentioned service tonight and also their kind of aerial style of play during the pregame. How do you feel like you guys, obviously there was a lot of headers and things, 50-50 balls. How do you think you guys responded to those?
Our back line, I think, did very, very well. Two center backs are fantastic in the air. Molly Kiramoto is a stalwart at doing that. I will say that, I told the team at halftime, I was like, hey, they're pretty good in the air. Certainly in the center midfield, I thought they were very, very competitive in the first and second balls dueling. And that's where I thought we picked up over the beginning of the second half, that's where we've started to get the preponderance of play, just by winning a first and second ball and getting the ball on the floor and being able to attack out of that. So I thought it was a very competitive game in doing so, and I don't think there was a lot between the two sides over the course of 90 minutes. But at the same time, you got to score goals and you can't give them up, and so.
Sure. Definitely.